My mic was not on. Appreciate you, I say. What up, chat? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? My mic was indeed not on. Whatever. What up, what up? We got market open right now. I like downside today. I like downside to start the week into this weekly gap. Was good. I like downside this week, chat. We have all these low resistance lows. See if we get a short-term pop back up. I don't really want a long. We're a downside. Look at, see all these lows? Look at this. These are gonna go, chat, into the weekly gap. They're setting it up. There's a small daily gap. I don't really care about it though, but it's like a low-hanging fruit draw. We're most likely gonna be shorting ES if we're gonna take anything. What up, G Star? Samuel, what's up? Ayub, what's up, bro? Yeah, like downside. This is gonna go. Next lows are down here. That's a 4-hour swing. What up, Lambo? We haven't really retraced into a internal array. We have the 1-hour gap in 27 minutes. Kind of choppy. I like downside though, chat. I know I keep saying that. This is bearish SMT. We traded into a 5-minute internal. I kind of like this for sells. Right into the lows. It's like a 7.5 R. Dude. I gotta log into this thing. I'm on my Trade of 8 demo as my master. We just run that as master. I also made a Trade of 8 live chat. Let's see how we can play this. I like ES downside. NQ's a little bit more ambiguous. Do we short into these lows? Just runs into PDL right before. Give us a retrace before PDL. We tagged in the 5-minute internal bearish SMT continuation into PDL. I just always have issues, chat. The account wasn't logged in. I actually can't catch a break. Like it's just unreal. It's unreal. I'm just always scrambling. It's like we get to stream, the stream's not working, the quality's off. I go to take the execution, the fucking account isn't logged in. I can't catch a break. I don't know what it is. It's really starting to really annoy me. We'd be break even? I mean, I don't know what to say, chat. Like, it's fucking so annoying, bro. It's happened like 3 streams in a row. There's just always something. Do I have to get here at 8 a.m.? Like, what do I have to do? I swear, dude, like, I'm just never, there's always something. And then, of course, like, I would have been able to log in and quickly see it, but the stream was not working properly. We'd be risk free. See if we get taken out break even. We'd be risk free right now, chat. But yeah, no, I gotta get locked in, chat. It's getting really bad to this point where it's like I'm leaving a lot of R on the table because there's just always issues with the stream. So I think I need to start to get like I need to be live at 9:15. Yeah, I need a checklist or something, bro. It's like there's just always stuff. Count wasn't logged in right on the confirmation. We traded into the 5-minute internal. There's bearish SMT continuation to downside. I want to play into these lows at minimum. We're gonna get break even anyway, most likely, but still not like it's not okay to be missing setups. We'd most likely get taken out risk free any second, unless this just drops here. Then we miss a winner. But I can't enter in this now because we just took out PDL, chat. I wanted to be in before that because to me PDL is what's gonna send this potentially back up if it wants to. I'd want to be risk free by that area right here, this 4-hour gap, previous day low. But yeah, like I'm just not locked in lately, chat. Solid continuation into PDL was high conviction. Missed confirmation because the account wasn't logged in. And then we're scrambling. What up, Corey? What up, what up, what up? But yeah, I gotta do something about this. We can't be missing trades like this. I mean, that's like 3 streams in a row that this has happened to me. It's just not gonna cut it, you know what I mean? It's not gonna cut it. I want to see NQ sweep out its overnight lows before higher. Interesting. I'm pretty bearish. I mean, we do have the daily gap. Previous day low is where like super high conviction draw, and I wanted to be break even by. But we have the weekly gap resting right down here on ES, and ES is quite bearish. So I'd ideally like to see this daily gap get pushed through to the downside. Watch this play now, chat. Watch this play. We're gonna have fun watching this smack PT. There's just not a lot of low-hanging fruit lows other than PDL, so we'd definitely be risk-free. Opening range breakout. Yeah, it's a little back and forth. ES is definitely weaker in my opinion. ES is weaker in my opinion. I want to see downside. We'd still be in. What would be the lows to target after this or the gap? Because we're already in the daily gap, so there isn't really a clear target after this other than what we already targeted. That was the high conviction area. See if we get taken out break even or not. But yeah, I can't enter it now after we took out PDL and hit the gaps, like the daily gaps. Also, chat. Nobody even noticed the difference. It's kind of sad, but check this out. There's a couple things. The setup, obviously, you guys noticed that last couple streams ago. But look at this. The quality went up, chat. Yeah, it looks cleaner. Yeah. Yo, we're about to actually not get break even on this. That's so upsetting. What up, Robert? What's up, man? How loud is that transition when I do that? The thing, is that super loud? Brofist. It's not loud. All right, good. A little bit loud. I don't know how to turn that down. Is it like is it obnoxiously loud or is it fine? Like I want it to be loud enough, but not obnoxious. I don't know how to change that. What up, Zay? Zay, guess who missed another entry? I'm on a streak right now of just executing like shit. I went to take the entry right here on confirmation, and my account wasn't logged in. After scrambling to set the stream up because the stream didn't work properly, so I had to cancel the other one and restart. I'm just really executing poorly lately, chat. It's gotta change. It has to change. Honestly, the main thing is just I'm starting stream too late. It's really what it is. I'm starting stream too late, and then I'm flustering to get everything set up right around market open, and it's just not. There's no consistency in that, and it's not going to create consistent results. So I gotta be pressing. I gotta like be pressing live at 9:15 every single day. That's what we're gonna do. That's the only solution. This is probably going to reach up in this 5-minute gap, then we'll gauge the reaction off that. So this will most likely be a break even, but let's see. My mic is the wrong mic on this. Wait, how do I change it? Check, 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 check. I can't even hear myself on this. Hold on. Check, check, check. Is there no audio this whole time on TT, bro? No way. Has there been no audio this whole time? Yo, can someone... Thenix, are you in the stream? Or can someone go into my TT chat and see if there's audio? There's no way there's been no audio this entire time. Someone hop into the TT chat and tell me if there's no audio. I don't think there's audio. I don't think that it has audio right now. How do I fix this? Yo, what is good with this? It says that there's no... Charmaine, you hear any audio? Because I don't think it has audio. It's just not recognizing anything. What the flip? Why do I always have issues with the streams, bro? Like, I don't understand why there's always problems. I mean, it's lagging like shoot right now. I might have to end that one and put up another one. This thing's lagging like hell. That's roughly after 10 a.m. What up, B2? What's up, man? Yeah, like the TT stream is tweaking out. I'm gonna end it and restart it. This is tweaking, bro. It's like frozen. Nice. I just so many issues with the streams all the time. Insane. Can it hear me? I can't even close the app. Chat, I am not locked. I want to be locked in for you guys. I want to be executing well. I want to be running it up. But lately, we're showing up to the charts late, and the streams are having issues. I will say I'm in the process of the move. We're basically here now and all set. So that's a big part of it knocked off the list. Are you okay? Your voice seems different. Just tired, man. Frustrated. Audio. There we go. It was just glitching. It wouldn't let me do it. I had to end the stream on TT to fix it. It should be good now. Check. I just don't know how it sounds. But then she became a million. Alright, I'll be locked in like 30 seconds, chat. I can't catch a break. Alright, I had the duck race music. What the hell? Charmaine, are you still here? Can you go into the TT chat and tell me if it sounds alright when I go live? Check. Check. It's so boxy. None of the effects on my mic are hitting right now. Equalizer, reverb. Check. Man. Check. Yo. This sounds terrible. What the oh, hell no. Check. Why does it sound like this? Check. Yo. We're bouncing off PDL, chat. I'm gonna raise the high again. That's not that bad. A little bit better. I put an equalizer on it. Check. Yo. What do you think? That's better. Alright, we're going live. Maybe it was fun. Maybe it was me the whole gosh dang time. We just caught it like crisis. You said that you leaving about that time. I could think a minute about a look inside your eye. Alright, Chad, we're bouncing off PDO. You guys bought along? Maybe it was fun. Maybe it was me the whole gosh damn time. I just realized there's dual audio right now. Why is my ZV? Did you guys have dual audio the whole time? Bro. you go, I go. You guys gotta let me know when things sound weird like that. I didn't even notice it. It should sound better now, chat. I think there was 2 mics going, like my DSLR mic and the other mic. Should sound better now. It probably sounded weird, B2, because I think B2 said it. It probably sounded weird because there was 2 mics. We just caught a light crisis. It's on me, you leaving. It's about damn time. All right, let me get locked in though, for real. That if you go, I go. Thank you, Celeste Daily Gap. Maybe it was middle of gosh damn time. We just caught a light crisis. It's on me, you leaving. It's about damn time. About to look inside your eye. At 7. I would have just got break even. There's our break even. Short into PDL. Would have been break even. What do you think? Upside or downside? Upside or downside, chat? Upside off PDL. I'm not gonna lie. I still like downside. Weekly gap down here. I feel like this is gonna act as magnet. Am I tripping? I don't think it's ready to go higher. Like we have all these highs on NQ, but I think ES is gonna retrace this gap first. NQ also hasn't reached into the daily BISI. Don't like this rejection of midnight. I think we can keep going down. We just gotta close through this low. This low is gonna be the tell. Yeah, they look very choppy. If we close to this low, I'm shorting again. Technically not even again because we didn't get a fill on the first idea. We would have been break even on the first idea. Whoa. No. If we close to this low, I'm shorting again. But I don't think I love you anymore then. Baby, you should go and find someone else. I don't think I love you anymore then. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna find something though. I think today's gonna give something. If we close to these lows, it's gonna be downside. We have the whole NQ is holding up and ES is pulling down, so it's a little decoupled, and then NQ has the daily gap right here that we can reach into, as well as ES's candle in terms of candlestick behavior is saying weekly gap. I like the way that we swept previous week high, closed down, and then this candle opened up a little bit. This means it's likely going to set up this retrace. So this is the profile I'm looking for on the week in terms of weekly candle delivery. So I want to see if we can actually sustain through the lows. I don't think I love you anymore then. I don't think I want you anymore then. I got 100 on my wrist. Reton, what's up? Chat, I gotta get back in the gym. I actually need to get back in the gym. I don't think I love you anymore then. I don't think I want you anymore then. Yes is pulling it down and NQ's holding up. NQ looks like it's gonna have a nice reaction. Yeah, they're just decoupled right now. Strength is definitely in NQ though. We're bouncing off NWOG. I didn't even see NWOG. Where is NWOG? She hit on my phone. That's a oh yeah. You right. Good pop. Hey yo, wait. Hey yo, wait. We already closed 3 round walk on the S. And she wanna run with me about 4-8 and she got 90. Put hands on my body. But I like company. Want to. That's what we get. I prefer shorts. I'm bearish. I want to see close to these lows is a downside, chat. I'm sorry, it is. Daily gap, close to the sell side, yes, it's going to pull this down. But if we bounce hard, it's going to bounce now. You know it's true. By the stuff that I go through. Got some time to waste on you. Right after the party. Hey, this is chop. Chop off the lows. We do this every session, bro. We do this every session. Chat, we actually do this every session. I want you guys to pay attention to tendencies like this. When we have the same thing happening over and over again, you have to adapt and you have to react. And so you go through periods of time where the market's just chop every session, or we make a move off open, and then we take out a level and we just consolidate. So you have to start to understand these tendencies in price and adapt. What we've been seeing a lot lately throughout the last 2-3 months is we make these moves off open, then it comes into a key level or it comes into our area of interest and just consolidates. It was 3 a.m. when she called me right after the party and she wanna roll with me. So if you guys want to increase your strike rate, the best thing you can do is not add more concepts, not add more indicators. The best thing you can do is learn nuances, learn when, you know, your model, your setup fails, and learn to sit out of bad price. Learn to be better at identifying when to sit out and stay sidelined. W setup, let's go. Yeah, Thenix, I gotta fix the TT stream though, because this doesn't look good. This needs to go over there, but I don't have a long enough cord right now to get it over this way, so I can't do it right now. It's all like out of whack. So I can't make this look nice yet. Oh, it's dead. We got the mic boomed right over my head. Once I get a different webcam and cord, then I can make it look better, like on YouTube. It's all like slanted, bro. Oh, what if I go like this? It's still better than the last one, definitely. I'm gonna try something. Told you my secret, should've took him to the grave. I think that's better. It's still not perfect, but it's better. Out of my mind, but it's alright. I think that's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. AK Ultra? Mentor, you are too much clear. Like AK Ultra HD. That's what we want, bro. Come on. That's what we want. That's what I like to hear. I need this thing to look like you're here with me. That's exactly what we want to hear. And if you change your mind, alright, you can have it, you can keep it. So if we close to these lows, then I like downside. I'm gonna move this thing to the that way. Hold on. You guys are gonna see my goofy ass. Put it this way. I got too much adrenaline, rocking it. Alright, we're just waiting for the shot. When everything's set, like when the whole thing is set, we're gonna be so locked in. Do you understand that? This is chop off the lows, but I still like downside. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I used to get laughed at, dog. Sounded like a laugh track, dog. Yeah. This is chop off the lows. Chop off the lows. Let's see what we can get, though. Follow through this. PDL, I like downside. So we see if we can get a banger. Right now, we just wait. Right now, we just wait. Remember back when we had no knowledge. We haven't fully filled it. I like a manipulation leg down then pump. I just don't see how pump makes sense on a Monday right now. You know what I mean? I want to see this weekly candle work down. That's just my opinion, though. I just don't get why we would pump on a Monday. Because this weekly candle, to me, needs to deliver into this gap before heading higher. We got to offer fair value on the weekly leg before seeing continuation outside. The only way we don't is if this is a breakaway gap and it doesn't want it. But I don't think that retracement is off the table yet. And I'd actually argue that this is saying retracement right now in terms of the higher time frame. The way this 4 hour just closed. Look at this 4 hour close. New 10 a.m. candle. We just closed over that external bearish 4 hour, 15 minute, 1 hour order flow. I don't know how you guys are bullish. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hating. I love you guys. I'm just saying, I don't know how you guys are bullish right now. If we got like a crazy flip right here, then I'd flip bias, but I'm very bearish right now. Back when we had no knowledge. Back when we had no knowledge. Remember back when we had... Can I share my bias? Of course, bro. Farewell, goodbye. So that. Trying to see if we could play some type of continuation downside. We're just consolidating. We are just consolidating. While we're consolidating, I'm gonna go to the bathroom because it's 10 a.m. and you know what that means. $10 a.m., 10 a.m. I'll be right back. If it would have created a 1 minute bearish gap, I would have took the downside. I just don't like how we're consolidating at the lows. Once we get follow through down here, I'm gonna try to short. Like, I want to see another good leg down and then try to short this. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really, really quick because it's 10 a.m. LOL. I'll be right back. 2 seconds, chat. Don't leave the stream. We'll be right back. We're gonna go catch a nice banger. Yeah, recession. I'll be right back. Come here, Max. Good boy. Good boy, Max. Hey, good boy. Max. You can see him a little bit. Max. Alright, chat. Alright. We're back. This is still consolidating. Come here, Max. Max. Good boy. Good boy. What's up, buddy? Chat, you guys have no idea how long it took me to be able to do this. Like, when I say it took me 2 years to be able to do this with her dog, I'm not exaggerating. Good boy. Hi, buddy. It straight up took me 2 years to be able to pet him like this. To get his trust. W Max. He's right behind me right now. Alright, we're following through. Oof. Here we go. We've been bearish. Let's see if we can get some. That camera though. Yeah, we're so back, chat. We're only gonna, like, everything is only gonna get better. The stream, the trades, the execution, the growth. It's up. That weekly gap is hundreds of points away. Yeah, but I see this candle coming down. But yeah, it is far away. It's not on ES. It's only 56. I don't think NQ is going to hit the weekly gap, if that's what you're saying. It's only 60 points on ES. I think ES is going to hit it, then NQ is going to SMT. But I agree, because this is most likely not going to get retraced. That's 600 points on NQ, chat. We're probably not going to get that, but we'll probably get... My scenario that I want to see is ES sting it, then NQ SMT, then upside. But all the order flow is pointing downside too. That closed below. It's just choppy here. We need to see fall through. You got to see structure and fall through this area. If we can hold below these lows here and here and put in some good trend structure to the downside, then I would want to short. It's like I'm bearish bias, but we're just in a consolidation doing exactly what I described to you guys earlier, where we make the move off open, take out a level, then consolidate. So I'm not going to get caught trying to short this down every single time when we know price lately has that tendency of consolidating off open. So let me see structure. Let me see fall through the downside. And if not, I'll sit out for now. Chat, we're giving away an account today with Hollow Prime. The giveaway today is with Hollow Prime. So shout out to Hollow Prime. Hollow Prime sponsoring the stream. If you guys want to get some accounts with Hollow Prime, it's 10% off. Code patiently. I have the link down below in the description. So shout out to Hollow Prime for sponsoring the stream. We'll do the giveaway with them today. Account will be courtesy of Hollow Prime. Shout out. But no, in all seriousness though, I'm working with Hollow Prime in terms of them sponsoring the stream. We'll do some account giveaways with them. So appreciate them for showing love. And it gets you guys free things, free accounts. So it's a win-win for everyone. That giveaway message in the Discord is crazy. What giveaway message? I am not listening to whatever this is, bro. You must think like I know I'm bolding, bro, but I'm not unk. Whatever you're trying to set me up on, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not listening to that, brother. Or do I just mute the mic? I kind of want to listen. I kind of want to listen to it. You look great. Thank you, bro. I improved the quality of everything. How you doing, Max? I'm gonna mute my mic and listen to whatever bro just sent in the chat. Nah, bro. Nah. Yo, AI is crazy, bro. Chat, what the hell?
Hey guys, join me on my favorite app, Grinder, where I'll be giving away 50K accounts. Bring your PEDs, toodles.
What the fuck? Nah. Join me on my favorite app, Grinder. You're funny, bro. What's the free account? I actually don't know. I want to say it's 25K or 50K. That's funny as hell. AI is crazy. Bro just literally AI'd my voice. Did I miss the stream? Live every day on Grindr, 9:30 a.m. That's crazy. That's funny though. We have the 15-minute Sibby. This is consolidation, chat. We're sitting out of this. We do a good job of sitting out of this. If we get chopped up, it's because it looks like it's not, and then it chops. Not because it's choppy. Run up on me, you get hit, homie. Give me one sec. Walking in the shower. The camera is so crispy. I love it. It's so crispy. So much better. And he's back. Hi, Max. Hi, Max. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? We're just consolidating. Right now, we just wait. Bro, look at how good this looks. I actually am so hyped. This looks so nice. And I haven't even set up the whole back thing yet. I'm gonna have a light right here. There's gonna be a. It's gonna look sick. What do you got? What do you got? What are you doing? What are you doing? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Can we get a short? Because right now we're just consolidating, but the bias for me is downside. If we could ride like we did before, we could ride, we could ride. So it would have been break even on the first short idea. The second one has not appeared yet. As of right now, it's consolidation. This thing's dripping. One more time with me. Hey. Birthday candles. Birthday handle. Charmaine. Yeah, it's fine. This is down fight. If we could ride, if we could ride. I did not realize I was messed up. Slow down. How loud is it? Is it too loud? Because I can't even hear. How loud is the music on TT, Charmaine? Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. When are you gonna invite me? For what? Coming over here from now, YouTube. Remember if we could ride like we did before. I'm trying to get it short, but it's just consolidating at these lows. So we just wait. Look at this 3 minute. 3 minute, 5 minute. Straight chop. Makes the move off open, takes out lows, chop. Slow down. Yeah, we don't have that one repeating song. The curse song. I'm on aux. On the TT stream, I'm on aux. Can we make a move? Is it really? Why is it lagging? The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a bitrate of 6,800. You say that you leaving this about damn time. That if you go, I go. I don't think that we was ever talking about. What does it say to use? I'm gonna put an AK. Maybe it was me the whole goddamn time. Hopefully it stays steadier here. You say that you leaving this about damn time. I could say you mean it by the look inside your eye. Ultra low latency means I can't run 4K on here. Just an 80. I should be less laggy. I put the bitrate to 10K. Let's see if we can get a move down. Maybe it was me the whole gosh damn time. We just caught a shit a quarter life crisis. You said that you leaving this about that time. I could tell you mean it by the look inside your eyes. If we can just leave this range, then we'll probably see some good downside. Question is if we do that. Maybe it was me the whole goddamn time. Where's the matcha? I got cold brew right now. Chat, you guys still bullish? We are consolidating, but I'm bearish. Can't be loved by everyone, No attachments. We do have the daily gap. I still like that downside weekly gap down here. We are still in short-term bearish, no bullish signs yet. Exactly. That's how I feel too. Order flow is not saying longs in any aspect right now. The only order flow that says bullish is weekly, monthly, weekly, and daily, I guess. But everything under that is saying retracement on the higher time frame. I forget anyway. Was all a game. I get a tattoo of your name. We're bumping PB trading right now. That's actually crazy to think about. The song slaps. So matcha is weird because there's so many different types of, I guess, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like, they harvest different leaves from different areas and blends. They have different blends of it. So certain matchas taste like ass, and then other matchas are really good. I like them to be creamier, like it's almost like a more, they say like nutty flavor. But then there's also types of matcha that taste fishy that I don't like at all. So if it tastes fishy, I won't like it. The matcha I get is on Amazon. I probably tried like 10 different types of matcha on there, and it's called Naoki. We have engineered highs though, so if NWAC starts to support price, I think ES pulls this down, especially with this close low. Get this body close. You just gotta see consolidation break. That's it. Pretty slow. Slow Monday. I'm gonna need a cat just to get me, huh? Trade patiently, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty slow right now. We're just waiting. I want to see this weekly candle come down. This is like ultimate draw for me in the short term on this weekly retracement. I've been on crash. I've been moving fast. Think at how she good, then it end up bad. That's a whole flood. How long you up in my bedroom? Yeah, so high, I forgot that you said something. You look fine in that dress. Chat, I listen to so much different music. Jump in over the fence. If we can break range, this is gonna trend down. Hopefully. That's the idea. Hoping I don't crash. I've been moving fast. I'm thinking how it's good, then it end up bad. This is pure 15-minute range since open. So high, I forgot that you said something. Right now, that's all this is. Come on, man. Yeah, what's your bet? And love, I'm outside with you at. But you keep on coming back. For me, cross the line. By my side. Chat. Can't even see it. What the heck is that? Mondays or something. Right now we wait. Mondays are ass, man. Mondays are something. They're ass. That's what they are. They're always bad, especially in the summer. Wait, this song's kind of hard. Alright, this is my girl on Ox. How's the setup going? Like, this stuff? I gotta put the panels in. And then we gotta get the custom light. This is actually trading patiently. We would have shorted into this and then been break even. Maybe this just consolidates the entire session and does nothing. Come on. I'm gonna fall asleep, bro. Every time, every friend. I know in the wave when the guilt is kicking in. I didn't pass out, I interfere. Say sorry, but honey, you don't sound sincere. Where's your rent at tonight? Bro, this music does not match the price action right now, bro. I wouldn't ask for nothing, I said being honest. Mr. Roger Carson. What was the bias on NASDAQ? I'm bearish. Honestly, downside into this weekly gap. So right here. Sorry, ES and NQ. It's mainly ES pulling NQ down that makes me bias. Bearish bias. Personally, I have conviction and this is draw until we see structure flip back up to the 4-hour, 1-hour structure. So let me walk through this for you guys so you actually understand my logic here. Because a lot of people are bullish today. I'm personally not. All you do is will be temporary, friends. So a lot of people are bullish today. I'm personally bearish. And I'm about to explain to you why. So just off this weekly time frame alone, you can see ES is where you would lean for downside in terms of weakness, and NQ is where you lean for upside in terms of strength. You can see ES is sweeping out that previous weekly candle high, right? Obviously now we have a new previous week high that we would mark out, which is this last week, right? But that candle close on the weekly of last week was quite bearish, sweeping out its previous week high. Not only that, but we have this entire leg of order flow now that needs to offer retracement in fair value. So this line right here is fair value, right? We had price come up, then it came down, retraced with some consolidation. Now we pop back up. So now we need to offer, you know, some downside here, some retracement. We need to offer fair value. Buyers and sellers both need a fair chance to get involved, right? So I'm looking for retracement on this weekly. And I prefer ES in terms of shorts to pull this down. So I'm looking for ES to actually pull NASDAQ down. Next, coming into today, we were bearish as well because we had the daily gap unfilled, untagged, and we had a new week opening gap over here that I honestly didn't even notice or worry about. It was just the daily gaps that gave me the downside bias. So because we have this weekly gap so close, you know, just 50 points away down here on the S&P, I actually want to see this daily gap get sliced through and fail, because to me, this acts as a stronger magnet. And so I prefer to see deeper retracement on the weekly and NQ to get pulled down. But what we also see from the 4-hour and down, chat, is nothing but bearish order flow. Meaning this 4-hour has actually failed to put in new highs. It's flipped order flow. And now we're seeing downside fall through on the 4-hour order flow. The 1-hour order flow, also bearish. 15-minute order flow, bearish. Right, so everything is pointing to downside, the weekly gap retracement for me. But what we're seeing on the 5 and the 15 is really just consolidation at the lows. So all of this is why I'm leaning bearish bias the entire session. Don't you think that weekly gap is a breakaway gap? I think it is on NASDAQ, but I have a feeling ES pulls this down. And I'm going to submit to seeing ES pull this down for as long as this 4-hour and 1-hour order flow is bearish. So as long as this structure holds right here, as long as we have structure that holds bearish like this with 1-hour and 4-hour, I'm anticipating this to be retracement. What we'll likely see if we do get that full retracement is ES sting into this and then NQ SMT off these lows. So I didn't really articulate myself well, but I'm not that locked in right now, honestly. I'm blasting music in my I'm blasting EDM in my ears. So I'm not the most articulate right now. But that's essentially why I'm bearish here. This is generally a signature that sets up some type of pop, honestly. But it's really just consolidation at the moment, and that would just be a short-term pop, potentially into this 1-hour SIB or something to continue lower. We still have 4-hour, 1-hour bearish order flow, and so to me, price is still pointing lower and has higher time frame retracement. So now we just wait. If it's gonna consolidate at lows, it's not gonna fall through, then we're gonna wait till it does. I mean, I'm not just gonna keep trying to short and get chopped up in this. Long, I'm not bullish right now. I was trying to take it short, but my account wasn't logged in right at open, and so we missed the short, and it would have been a break even, but still, shouldn't be missing trades. 0 for 0, basically same, Zay. The model would have had me at break even. JJ Nelly, what's up? Appreciate the follow. I'm not bulletproof. I already know what you got to do. We do have this 1 hour gap here. 20 minutes. No, the time only flies. What can we get out of price? I just wanna get a short, just the way that I like it, yeah. And people on YouTube are like, what is bro singing? On TikTok, it makes sense. I can't say the word. I said the word. TT. TTYT. No vocals, bro. No vocals. It won't make sense on YouTube, but the melody would match if you're on TT. What are you looking for? I'm looking for downside. We're just consolidating right now. What we could potentially see, what I was just saying, is a pop into this 1 hour SIBI if that's what price wants to do here. If we continue to consolidate in this range, you might see a short-term pop into the 1 hour gap here, but ultimately I want to see downside. To me, we're seeing nothing but bearish order flow and signs of retracement on the weekly. So I'd like to see ES come reach down into this weekly gap and pull NQ down. So if I'm framing something, it's most likely going to be a short idea on the S&P based on relative weakness and then just bias. That I like it bad. Just the way that I like it bad. Yeah. Bro, Mondays are ass. Mondays are actually ass. It's crazy how consistently ass Mondays are. Like, if you could bet one thing, I would just bet that Monday's gonna be ass. I'm waiting for NASDAQ to come down a little more. Yeah, if you're gonna, I mean, it's just my opinion, but I always want to short the ticker that's weaker, and I always want to long the ticker that's stronger, right? So, relative strength and weakness is such a low-hanging fruit way to get a better strike rate and to get more fall through on your trades. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm a NASDAQ guy. I only trade NASDAQ," or "I'm a S&P guy. I only trade S&P." But to me, using them together, you get more edge. Not only does it paints a better picture, but it also gives you relative strength and weakness on your side, so you get more fall through. You get clear targets. The bro pattern. What does that mean? The trust me, bro? Took a long before the consolidation and made 200 today, but I'm waiting for another good setup. We might pop through these highs. This is like this is generally a signature for a short-term retracement here. We pop through these into the 1 hour SIBI that forms. I can see that happening. This 1 hour gap forms in 17 minutes. So potential retracement up into that. If we do get that, I'll probably try to short out the 1 hour gap if it gives good follow through. So I'd basically be looking for something like this. And then I'll short this move down. This would be what I'm waiting for. I don't know if we'll get this. This is the ideal perfect scenario. I don't know if we're even gonna move the rest of the day. But that would be like ideal scenarios. We pop up into the 1 hour on this retracement, then we get a good confirmation out for continuation of the downside. I don't know if we'll get that though. That would be ideal. I've been trading for 7 years, bro. 7 years. I've been trading since 2019. So like 2019, 2020. Bro is that man emoji. What? Is that man? This? It's a meme. You never seen that meme? How to enter giveaway? We'll do it at the end of the stream. We'll do the giveaway at the end of the stream. We're giving an account away with Hollow Prime at the end of the stream, chat. Try to pass the 50K eval. You got it. Yeah, July's been my worst month of the year. July was not good. August has been mid. We absolutely ran it up through April, May, June. So we're still very much up. July was my first red month in like 7 months. It might have even been more. Because I think before that it was just a break-even month. Just the other day I saw they made an account where you could take daily payouts. What's their let me see. They have Lucid Pro. I have Lucid Pros. I have 5 Lucid Pro fundeds. They have Lucid Pros. They have Lucid Flex. And then they just added the Lucid Daily. Yeah, Lucid Daily. Yeah. Then they got 4 now. So they have Lucid Pro, Lucid Flex, a Lucid Daily, and Lucid Direct. Lucid is top firm, bro. Lucid is amazing. I have 5 Lucid Pros. That's what I'm running. I feel like once you're above buffer on Lucid Pros, they're gas. You just gotta get above buffer. Push risk a little bit more before you're above buffer, then you get to buffer and it counts yours, you just base hit. Lucid Daily like TPT but 90-10. Which part of TPT? They don't move you to live. They do move you to live on Lucid. I'm not moved live yet. I just got moved live on Funded Futures Family. I literally only took max payout once and they moved me live. Funded Futures Family. But I'm still waiting for them to give me the live account. So right now I can't touch the accounts I have. But they moved me live quick. I mean, being moved live isn't the worst thing in the world. And you'll get grandfathered in. Like if you get moved live, you get grandfathered into whatever those account environments are. In the future, they're probably going to be worse. That's the truth. Live accounts are probably going to get worse. I've already been waiting like a week. TPT. Lucid Daily's like TPT funded or live? I haven't even looked at the Lucid Dailies. But if you guys get accounts with Lucid, use code patiently, man. I appreciate it. Code patiently with Lucid. Let's just say the price does tap into the upper 1 hour gap. Do we then go down to lower time frame? Exactly. Exactly. So when price tags into this, you're using these so all right, let me move my overlay so you can understand what I'm saying. Okay. So you're using these all together, right? All of these tell a story put together, right? You don't need the 3 minute personally. I'll use it and look at it. I've been looking at it a little more. It doesn't really matter. But basically what you want to do is you want to use every time frame to build a narrative, to build a story, right? So when we start, when we look at the charts every day, we work our way down from the top down, and that paints the full picture, right? So I'm gonna walk you through top-down analysis, chat. Let me absolutely lock in right now so I can articulate myself the way that I want to, and not I gotta turn the music down. This is not the song for me to be locked in. All right, this is fine. All right. So every single day when you get to the charts, chat, you want to work your way down from the top down, right? It's top-down analysis. So you're using all these time frames together to paint a picture. These time frames give you a draw, they give you a narrative, they give you a way to enter, they give you key levels to position yourself off of. And then all you're doing when you're trading is you're creating theses and you're letting price either confirm or deny them, right? So when we're on the monthly, that's basically our starting point every day. You can check it once a month, you can check it whatever. I just start there every day. It doesn't, obviously these candles are forming once a month, right? But I just check it daily, just habit, I don't know. Looking at the monthly, we're looking at the S&P 500 and NASDAQ futures. We're looking at assets that historically always go up, right? That's why people put their money in these. That's why, you know, everyone's vanilla investment advice would be just put your money in the S&P and the NASDAQ because they go up, right? Look at the monthly order flow, right? We have bullish monthly order flow. We have an uptrend, just bullish price in general. Price was trading at all-time highs with the S&P. Now we're getting a little bit of retracement. NQ retraced its monthly gap, but it hasn't actually taken out all-time highs yet. So that tells us S&P has been stronger than NQ. We also see after that retracement of this monthly leg, we get bullish SMT, right? So S&P on the higher time frame is stronger, but there's nuance, right? That doesn't mean that we're just going to blindly long S&P. There's nuance. Now we drop into the weekly. We can see NQ still has all these highs to take out, but we have this now weekly gap to retrace that we can potentially reach for before heading higher, right? There's phases of price. When price expands, it follows with consolidation or retracement, right? We're going to see price make a move, then it's going to stall for a little bit, generally retrace that leg. So for example, price makes a move on the monthly, then we consolidate for a little bit, then we retrace into that monthly gap. Watch, we go into this period of consolidation here, then we retrace into the monthly gap down here on NQ, and then it ran right back to all-time high on the S&P. Okay, now that you understand that, you work your way through. Monthly bullish order flow, retracement already occurred. ES all-time high. NQ still has yet to reach all-time high. Weekly time frame, bullish order flow. Retracement necessary, right? We still haven't retraced this weekly gap. So ES looks like it wants to retrace. This previous weekly candle is sweeping out this candle's high. This is hinting retracement. You drop into the time frames below this weekly time frame and it confirms that further, right? So we're using everything to paint this picture. I'm just building a narrative from the top down. So I'm looking at this as my draw for the week. I'm looking at this weekly candle to want to reach down. Obviously, I can be wrong. New information can come and I can change my opinion. I create a thesis, then price validates or invalidates it. So right now, my thesis is price wants to trade lower into this weekly internal, this weekly bullish fair value gap, and offer fair value of this leg before heading higher to potentially these highs. You drop into the daily, you drop into the 4 hour, it's further confirming that idea of downside and retracement, right? We still have bullish order flow, but it's retracing into this daily gap. NQ has this daily gap as well right here. 4 hours where it starts to really point and give you a compass. Like we're using the 1 hour and the 4 hour generally as a compass pointing to those daily levels. So we have a weekly gap. Then we drop into the 4 hour, you see that compass pointing lower. It's bearish now. The structure of the 4 hours is pointing downside. It's bearish order flow. It's bearish market structure. So your compass of the 1 hour and the 4 is pointing and confirming that thesis of retracement still. The 1 hour as well, creating a 1 hour bearish gap. It's bearish order flow, bearish structure. So the 1 hour as well is pointing as a compass to downside retracement. So right now I just have no arguments really to one along. All I have is confirmation of downside. And then you drop into the 15 and the 5 and you just see consolidation. Right now we're just seeing these highs get engineered for what might be a retracement into this 1 hour SIBI, and then ideally we can sell off from there. So that was a really long-winded explanation of me just working my way from the top down. Working my way from monthly to weekly to daily to 4 hour. And then you create these theses and then price confirms or denies it. So how would price deny my thesis of weekly retracement, right? When would I flip off of being bearish, right? Right now I'm bearish and I want to see this candle come down. I would flip off that bias if the 4 hour and the 1 hour pump higher, put in new structure to the upside, and then we start seeing bullish order flow again on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. If that's the case, then price is just breakaway gapping and I'm going to look for buy side draw. But because price is confirming downside, we're still bearish order flow, I'm submitting to that weekly bearish bias, to that weekly retracement, and to me that thesis is still being validated by price. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what you're doing when you're trading, is you're creating theses. You're basically, I mean, if you really think about it, chat, you're basically you're placing bets on theses. Like, you obviously need to have edge, but at the end of the day, trading is placing bets. Right? You manage your risk. You're placing bets on the theses that you create. Thanks for the info, Alex Cruz. Bro, I actually can't avoid it. That shit follows me like a shadow. Bro, I can't. It follows me like a shadow. I don't even care. It's just funny. It's very funny because I get hit with the Alex Caruso allegation every single day. It's only going to get worse too. That's the funny part. All right, so let's see if we can get this 1 hour SIBI retracement. Do you trade gold? I have in the past, but I haven't been trading it. Mainly just the S&P and the NASDAQ. If price is ass and then gold's moving, sometimes I'll mess around with gold and like past evals get funded with gold or whatever, but I don't trade fundeds or live with gold. I don't trade it. But I used to filter, chat. I used to go through here and I used to just filter through a bunch of different tickers. So I'll trade the indices when the indices are moving. I'll trade metals when metals are moving. I'll trade, oil, gas when that's moving. Bitcoin, Ethereum. This is a mmxm, and these are like different asset classes. But now more so we've dialed it into just looking at the S&P and the NASDAQ, trading harmony. Antonio, is trading out of a daily BISI, so probability wise will the 1 hour SIBI hold price lower? I want to see the 1 hour SIBI send price lower because to me this is acting as a stronger magnet, or in theory this should act as a stronger magnet for draw, meaning I want to see this cause price to fail the daily gap. So I actually want to see this daily gap get sliced through. I don't want to take longs off of it. That's narrative. That's understanding top down. That's understanding that the higher you go on the time frame, the higher precedence it takes. Meaning the weekly, to me, should be of more importance. It should be more of a draw, a stronger magnet than this daily gap in terms of holding. So I'd rather see this daily gap fail to have that magnet get reached for. The higher the time frame, the higher the precedence. It's like weekly is low broing the daily. The weekly is big dog, you know what I mean? Like the weekly is low broing the daily. The daily doesn't have as much of a say. The weekly wants what it wants. It'll take higher precedence. Thanks for the info. I didn't know you before, but now I'm in. Gonna follow. What up, Ayo? Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ayo. Good luck on the Lucid. We'll see if we can get you a nice short. I mean, it's really gonna come down to what price wants to do today. If we have to wait, we have to wait. What's your view on VWAP? A lot of people use it. It is volume weighted average price. It's nothing crazy. I mean, indicators are lagging. That's the thing, chat. But VWAP definitely works. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, VWAP doesn't work. I basically think you can use whatever you want to build an edge. It's just the correlation between your strike rate and your R. So whether you want to use VWAP, whether you want to use RSI, whatever it is, indicators are lagging. That's why I always like price action. But I think you can use whatever you want to build an edge. YM is inside a weekly gap. They just need to align. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Wow. Interesting. YM's already in its weekly gap. That's very interesting. But for me, my thesis still stands, where I'm not going to be looking for longs until the 1 hour and 4 hour order flow flips. Until we get a good bounce, I don't really care that YM's in. I don't factor in YM really. And until we get a bullish 1 hour or 4 hour order flow flip, I won't be looking for longs. Price action's king, yes sir. Shorts, I prefer shorts, yeah. I'm still bearish. Until this flips order flow, I'm holding a bearish bias. I blew my account, but used your code and got a new one. Oh, that's real. I appreciate you. You're a real one. You're a real one. I appreciate you. I'm going to pass this one because I'm trading patiently. Let's go. Take your time. I mean, I don't know what account you got, but I'm assuming you don't have a time window. So just take your time, manage the risk, do what you got to do. Hypothetically, and honestly, I'm not recommending people to do this because you'll be spinning your wheels for months, but hypothetically, if you wanted to never blow an eval, you could through risk management. I'm not saying to do that. No one wants to be trading an eval for 6 months. Like, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. But hypothetically, through risk management, you can do that. Lucid Flex, oh nice. Yeah, Lucid's a go. If I was gonna recommend who to get funded with first and like max out allocation with, it would be Lucid. Price action is definitely king. Let's see if we pop up. Look at NQ is now actually having a little bit of a pop. Let's see if we pop up into the 1 hour gaps now. I want to see these act as draw. So I'm looking for this as draw now. If you see the 5 minute point higher here, like NQ, this should be short-term draw. Let's see though. Because ES is still holding this down. NQ looks like it's gonna reach for this high for sure. ES might bearish SMT. We might not even get it. But you should see NQ reaching to this high here. Today I'm watching from TikTok. What's up, developer? Chat, we're doing a give you at the end of the stream, by the way. If you wanna have fun and invite a friend, gotta practice cause it makes perfect. Yeah, on shoe, baby, it's worth it. Spinning the wheel. We'll do a duck race. We'll do a duck race. We're just doing one. We'll give away one account with Hollow Prime. Every time I'm in the mood. Got Givenchy on my shoes. Short-term draw should be upside here into the 1 hour gaps, and then we'll see if we can get a good reaction out to short. Otherwise, this might consolidate the entire session, chat. But ideally these get ran here, type of thing. What I'm looking for. Think it was short to the 4 hour low. I want to see the 1 hour gap first personally. This looks like retracement. I be making money moves. This is how we build a narrative from the top down. Right? Higher time frame, I still want retracement, but how are we gonna get there? That's building a narrative from the top down. So to me, we're in a retracement phase before heading lower, is how I see it. As long as this 1 hour and 4 hour order flow stays bearish, I'm looking for a retracement of the weekly gap. And this pop is short-term retracement into the 1 hour SIBI before heading lower. You see how I'm building that narrative and painting that picture from the top down? That's a really, really important skill set to build. That's going to help so much because it gives you not only a short-term draw, but it gives you targets. Not only could I short, but I could long into this and take my longs off at the 1 hour gap. So it gives you targets, it gives you a draw narrative, it gives you everything you need. You have direction, you have targets, you know when to get in, get out. But chat, I would argue playing with trend, like when you're aligned with the order flow, is easier. Like if we have a 4 hour trend, let's say this is a 4 hour time frame. The easiest way to trade and the better R, the higher probability, better R trades are going to be shorting in alignment with this trend. Right? You're going to get more meat on the bone. You're going to have a higher probability of winning. And it's just overall aligning with the order flow and trading that continuation of trend is the highest probability way to trade, in my opinion. What you can do as well, and what I do, and you'll see me do on stream, is trade these retracement periods up. But I'm understanding that this is just a retracement before continuing lower. So you can trade this, you can trade this, you can trade this. But it's a little bit more advanced, and you need to know when to get out. So it takes a solid understanding of narrative in the phase of price we're in. There's our draw. We're about to hit draw right now on NQ, right? See that short-term retracement period of price? Chat, we do this every day. Like, you cannot fake what we do live. We call price every single day live. The things we say and look for play out in an extremely high clip and probability. And you guys see the theses get created, the narratives get built every single day in real time. So now we have the 1 hour gap. This doesn't necessarily need to take out this 1 hour gap. ES could SMT now that we've tagged it on NQ, but we'll see. But I ideally would love to see this flip back down. That sweep of the overnight low on NQ is a money play. I don't really even think there was one today. This is just pure range. But there's a 1 hour gap tag on NQ. So that's that short-term draw. I'm viewing this as retracement of the 1 hour. So I'd actually like to see this get knocked back down. I'm so sure. See if we SMT this high. Yeah, I like it when you come. TP hit on my longs, nice. You caught that retracement. Really just consolidation. Ideally, this gets knocked back down after retracing the 1 hour. Too much adrenaline, rocking it. Trust and believe me. See if we retrace this or SMT it. If this pops and then that structure flips, then that'll be interesting. That'll make things pretty interesting. NQ is popping right off NWOG. So if this 1 hour order flow flips, then could be in the thesis and validating range. Like if we get a nice structure flip here, then potentially that YM gap is enough to flip this. But until this order flow flips, I'm gonna hold bearish. Let's see how this candle closes. We got a lot of time on this hourly candle. NQ is definitely leading upside. So if you're gonna long, you long NQ, chat. To me, it's not biased flip yet, but depends on how this 1 hour closes. Five-minute Bissy. Bro, we're just waiting. See if this candle gets knocked back down. That'd be ideal. Ideally, this is a retracement of the 1 hour and it knocks back down. If this flips, should be SMC. I just don't want to get chopped up trying to short this. There's not a lot of work over here. You want to see this 5-minute flip. Are you waiting for the hourly? I'm not waiting for the close, but I am waiting for 5-minute structure. Ideally, I want to see NQ get knocked back down. And then ES puts on in here. It's just still chop, you know what I mean? So I don't want to short in this chop. This is all still consolidation. This should be retracement on the NASDAQ, right? And it should get knocked down. It looks like ES is done with its retracement phase, and this will just trade lower with bearish SMT. But I got to see structure. You want to see this NASDAQ flip down, and I wouldn't want to short NASDAQ because it's a stronger asset. I'd want to short ES. But then you look at ES, and there isn't a lot to work with in terms of structure yet or entry functions. It's just consolidation on the 5. Mr. Patient, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, you want to see this get knocked down and then flip this gap for a short scenario. But again, still waiting. Just a lot of waiting, chat. It's part of the game. If it closes accordingly, looking for an entry. Yeah, I'll short this if it gives me a good signature. I'll short, but I want to short ES. I want to see NQ get knocked down. I like this wick right now. See how this is wicking and respecting the internal? So I like this wick on NQ, but I don't want to short NQ because it's stronger. I want to short ES. Bearish SMT. To me, ES is the weaker asset. So I just want to see a good signature to short ES. You have a very small gap. It's just tough to want to short in here because of how choppy this is. We might take a short and get chopped up. I think we just need to do the giveaway and close with it. Bro just wants to give you, bro. That man just wants to give you. He said, forget about the trading. It's trying to give you. The give you goblin. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get some. M5 is a condition. Yeah, I'd like to see the M5 flip. Otherwise, we'll just sit. I'm trying to see if this knocks down or what. You gotta see this 5-minute flip. S7, you win a 50K reserve with Blue Guardian. NBA, I already went. Yeah, I already went. I don't know where you at. I went earlier. That's at 10 a.m. My body's on the clock. Let's see what happens here, though. I'm healthy, man. My body's on the clock. 10 a.m. I go. S7, I told Thenix to create a giveaway ticket. We'll get you situated. No things. I ain't worried about, oh. Lord, take me out of my comfort. I'm just trying to be bold. I can't stress about, oh. Out of my comfort, I'm just trying to be bold. Lord, hit me up on my heart so to get cold, North Pole. When the battle gets strong, it's a foe. They don't even get to go. World in my ear telling me to. This is telling the show. Gotta say it, gotta live it. God said I could, then I went and did it. Used to doubt when I was out, but now it's different because I'm in it. Used to live burnt out. Used to have stains in my heart, but my God, you know that he rid it. Now it's standing on a firm foundation. My God, he took me high up on that hill with it. Verse of the day. My God in the room when I ain't feeling it. This song just sent me straight to the Lord. Actually, straight up. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. This is telling the show. Right now we're respecting the 5-minute gap. It's a tell in the show. Gotta say it, gotta live it. God said I could, then I went and did it. No, it's different for that minute. Used to have stains on my heart, but my God, you know that he rid it. Good pop out the 5-minute. No flip. Potentially ES comes into the 1 hour. She used to, for value gap, watch when they turn the inversions. Yeah, we're watching the inversions. It looks like ES is still retracing. I gotta see this 1 hour to see if this is gonna be a true flip or if this is just retracement. So right now we're just waiting. Hell, we've been waiting the whole morning. We were gonna short into PDL. This would have been a break even. And then it's been range the whole day. I don't think the TT chat saw the verse of the day. TT chat. Is this thing inverted? I think it's inverted. Yo, it was inverted. I just flipped it. Why won't it load it? It won't focus. You can just see it in the blur. There we go. All right. So we wait on the 1 hour close. We don't necessarily need a 1 hour close, but we need more information. So I want to see what the 5-minute in the order flow is doing. I don't need a 1 hour close here. Like, I don't need to wait this right here. You see how it's 41 minutes to the close. I don't need to wait 41 minutes to see what this candle wants, but I do need to see more information from the 5. I want to see if ES retraces this and flips, or if this is a true flip to the upside. So you don't necessarily need to wait for this 1 hour candle close, but I do need more information on the lower time frame. So like mainly 5-minute gaps. It'll probably take another 15 minutes. We'll see here. 5, 10, 15 minutes. If this candle wicks and respects, you're gonna see that on the lower time frame. So I don't need to wait for this candle to close to see it, but I need to see it in the structure on the lower time frame. And right now this structure is still pointing. The way that we're respecting this 5-minute bullish gap, structure saying that ES is still retracing this 1 hour. Right here. So I'd be looking for ES to tag into that. And then we'll see if we have a reaction at the 1 hour on ES. But it's looking like it's not going to be SFT. Based on the respect of this. If we flipped this, then ES would have been an SMT to downside. But because now we're respecting it, I want to see this retrace. And then we're going to gauge that reaction again. So I don't need the 1 hour close, but I do need that lower time frame information. There's the 1 hour gap tag. What app do you use to trade? I use TradingView. Tradevate. Tradevate is a broker within TradingView. So my charts are TradingView. Tradevate's the brokerage that integrates directly into TradingView. So I execute on my charts with Tradevate, basically. Like Alpha Futures, that's a prop firm. Think of brokerages as like the middleman. All right, there's the 1 hour gap tag. So now we got to see this reaction. If we flip here, if this full flips, then potentially that's bias flip, but I still like downside, assuming that this respects. But you got to see it on the lower time frame now. So now we want to see this flip. We'll see if it happens. We wait. We didn't take out that high. This is this, so this would still be a bearish SMT in the gap. We flip. Yeah, this is very much weaker in my opinion. But you got to see it flip or nothing. What's the strategy? I have two models. I trade continuation, I trade mean reversion. So I trade reversal type of model, expecting mean reversion, and then I trade continuation of trend. So I'm either aligning with the order flow to play a continuation of trend, or I'm trying to catch a reversal. This is not slowing down here. Let's see. You should see sellers step in at this gap. If it doesn't and we rock it here, that'd be interesting. NQ looks like it's slowed down though. NQ is looking like a stall here. So you got to see ES give now. You should see sellers step in here and then this flip. What's your entry model? I use order flow flip and inversion. My whole strategy is built around liquidity and fair value gaps. Because to me, displacement and then order pairing is fundamental stuff. Lately you've been acting like you brand new. Sometimes I forget I'm not bulletproof. I already know what you got to do. Chat, we'll do a duck race at the end of the stream. Forgive you. I'm at the phone, forgot to say bye. Let's see if this knocks down here. It might just chop. Not a time only flies. It's the fastest time goes by. Yeah. I was long at 9:43. You play the retracement? Best videos to learn how to trade it. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube. I trade ICT. Yeah, man, we got a bear with Cam. We'll see. We'll see if we're gonna be bearish right here. It's about to be the information we need right now. These next few candles will be the information for direction. If this knocks down hard, then it's bearish for sure for me. It's got to knock down right here. If it doesn't, then we'll have to have a conversation about valid or invalidated. Because then that would mean this 1 hour order flow is flipping. Just the way that I like it, babe. Just the way that I like it, babe. We're in between here where we have the daily bullish gap. Then we have the gap untagged down here on NQ. We also have the weekly gap. So it's an interesting spot. One hour gap, 5 minute gap flip. We just might get chopped up. But I gotta run it up. Big bus, they be coming in clutch. That's a tight stop. Am I about to witness greatness live today? We'll see, bro. I've been waiting all day for a setup. I'm nervous about this chop. I mean, this is a 15-minute consolidation that we're in. $15-minute consolidation. We're not in anything, chat. If you're new to the stream, we're not in anything. You'll see the orders. There's no confirmation. If you study the model, if you study how you trade, there's nothing that says to trade yet. Pretty choppy price. I don't think I love you anymore, though. I don't think I want you anymore, though. No confirmation. Price is stalling. These 1 hour candles are going to be very telling. There's still 30 minutes on them though. Respecting the 5-minute gap. No flip. Yeah, my phone. It's bad. She hit my DM. That's a big trap. Yeah, I know that. Sheep. Every day I got my phone on do not disturb. Yeah, Mondays are ass cons. It's kind of bad. I don't think I want you anymore. It's darker. It is darker. What the heck? How did that happen? Damn, this thing's hot, right? Oh, it's like the... This thing is hot. This webcam. I did it, man. Not a pressure. So now I care this. Bring her right to the court. There we go. Should be, it's a little darker, but it should be fine. Are you in the positives today? I am flat on the day. I am flat currently because price is straight consolidating the entire session. So I have not taken a trade yet. We're stalking one. We're trying to find one. This needs to confirm downside, otherwise I'll probably sit out. Because if this doesn't confirm downside here, then this is going to flip the 1 hour gap. And then we have an interesting discussion to have about bias. Because NQ is looking very bullish, obviously. NWOG tag, bounce off that. But until the 1 hour flips order flow, I won't be trying to long. So right now we're just flat. Very choppy. Look at the 15. All we've done the whole session, chat. This is all we've done the entire session. Not very fruitful. Yeah. I heard these racks on me. Run up on me, you get hit on me. Are you going to the gym? I need to go. I haven't got a membership yet in this area. I need to be in the gym 3-4 times a week minimum. I've been slacking, chat. I'm just worried about playing this short in the chop. NQ's pretty strong too. I don't really love this at all. I really don't like this. I don't like this price. One hour should be holding on. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Right now they're holding. Yeah. But there's no fall through to downside either. It's just straight internal price the whole session. It's just pure internal price. You got to be able to sit and wait, chat. We do a lot of that, especially when we go through months that are slower, when months that are more consolidation like, right? You're going to sit more. And then when we have those trend months, like check this out. When you go through a period like this, you're going to find yourself, that was a horrible circle. When you go through a period like this, you're going to be sitting more. You're going to be waiting more. You're going to have to pick your shots better. When you go through a period like this, you're going to be taking more trades. You're going to be catching higher frequency. You're going to be putting on risk a lot more. You're going to be waiting less because there's going to be more setups. The two are not the same, and it's important to recognize. You need recognition of both. I just don't know if I want to short this right into the 15-minute gap on NQ. because we're in just pure chop. This is confirming now, but we might get chopped up. Oh, baby. It's like a 5-point stop when he has choppy ass price though. Oh, baby. We'd be shorting in chop, chat. Do we give it a try? It's confirming downside. We'd break even these lows. And the chop is going to be tough. Riskier setup. In chop, chat. So we'll see if we get chopped up. I'm giving it a try to downside. 1 hour gap. 5-minute inversion. ES is weaker to me. We'll see if we get chopped up. I'm break even these lows. And we'll just full TP down here. This is a really consolidation like day. And I don't want to be too... You know, if we get chopped up, we'll take our L and call it a day. This is choppy price. We're trying to play short down. Been waiting all day for something. This is a good reaction at the... With the Sibby. Sibby means bearish gap. You gotta see his fall through now. Bum, 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 bum. Price is ass today though, chat. So if we jab out of this and get chopped up, I'll just call it. I don't have the highest conviction in this, but I do like downside draw. I'm just in a period of price that's consolidating, so I don't have super high conviction that this falls through. We might get these lows ideally, but I just don't know that I have conviction we fall through hard. I like my bias. I just don't like the state of price that we're in, the phase of price. We're in a consolidating phase of price. I missed the short on my thing. Like I missed the execution on my OBS short. Yeah, so we'll see if we consolidate or what here. It's only a 5-point stop and it's choppy price, so if we get chopped up, we'll call it and we'll do the givey. We're giving this a try in a 15-minute chop. So nuance wise, we're not in a state of price that's gonna offer the most edge, but I like the bias off the 1 hour gap. So we'll see if it chops us up. I just want to see price come down lower and reach into the weekly gap. Yeah, it's a skippable one there. That's valid. It's a choppy state of price. I'd probably be more aggressive with the break even on it. You could even break even the swing low. Basically playing the 1 hour internal tag with bearish SMT. Trying to play that 5-minute inversion to downside. And then just seeing if we can get more than these lows. But again, it's a choppy state of price. So once these lows go, I'll break even. We just gotta not get chopped up, chat. That's the real issue with the trade. That's the only issue. I think we have right bias, right narrative. Structurally, it's the right setup. Continuation. Like this is a classic structure for a setup. 1 hour internal tag. Nice 5-minute flip on the weaker ticker. We just don't have a good phase delivery of price. That's all it is. Yeah, so my TP is just 2R. which generally I don't like to do, but there's no clear targets. So we'll just go break even, then we'll take it off full down here. This is one of those weird trades where there isn't a clear target for TP1. So it's more so just playing bias the downside and then seeing what happens. But I just don't have the highest conviction in this with how price delivery is. So we'll see. NQ's in a 15-minute bullish gap. Price is consolidating all session. So we'll see. I wouldn't give this a B or an A. It's definitely a C setup. I don't know why my the P&L thing's been glitching. Just says $0 when I'm in a trade, but can we follow through or what? Pretty slow, chat. We're probably gonna get chopped up. Right bias, in my opinion. We've had the right bias the whole session. I've just been waiting for it. Price is just choppy. We'll go risk-free relatively quick on this because it's choppy price. Yeah, we're moving now. Nice 1 hour gap projection. We'll go risk-free relatively faster. Risk is off, chat. Probably chop us out, take us out, break even. You can get it if you need it. The first short I opened would have been a break even. We'll see. We have 2 break evens on the day. We're in a consolidating phase of price, like I said. So 1 hour gap, bearish SMT. Ultimately expecting retracement. Exactly what we talked about, chat, right? We want to see this check down. See why I wasn't bullish yet? You got to see this flip. You got to see fall through above that 1 hour gap. That's why I'm holding bearish bias. We've been holding it. There's our BE level hit. So this is going to be the moment of truth here. If this is going to follow through, it can't sweep these lows. But I don't want to take a 1.1, you know what I mean, chat? We'll take this off at 2. Otherwise, we'll take a BE. I'm in, brother man. We'll see how it goes. We got to follow through the lows. Otherwise, it's going to be a break-even, chat. Got to follow through these lows. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta fall through this lower, otherwise we're getting break even. I'm taking my base hit on a day like today, chat. I'm taking the 2R if I can get it, and I'm out. It's gotta fall through now though, otherwise it'll be a break even. Gotta go now. It's gotta go through that low. You gotta see a body close through with speed, otherwise this pops back up. You got to see this candle close lower. This pops back up into the range. And then it's going to be a break even. NQ got those lows it can go down to. Yeah, NQ lows would be like final right here. But yeah, this pop is not good. You know, this is probably going to pop back up now. Might get break even. But we've done our job. We waited all morning to get another short, bro. Literally waited the whole morning, chat. Like, no exaggeration. You guys watched it. We waited the entire morning. This would be 2 break-evens on the day for the system if it comes up. 7.785, 7.778 would be 2 closer levels I would target. 7.785. What are they? I don't see clear swing lows to target. There's one right here. There's a swing on the 15. $7.85, yeah, is the 15-minute swing. If this pops here, we're gonna be break even, chat. Every night, where were you in the whole city? You had to pick a side. 1 hour low? Interesting. There's a major 1 hour low down here. I'm gonna hold this for the 2 hour on NQ. There's not really clear levels for me. It's either this low on NQ or 2 hour on ES, and we're gonna see 2 hour on ES before NQ takes that low. So we just gotta not get break even on this, because we do have a 5-minute Cibi to retrace as well. But I'm not gonna leave risk on after these lows go. Don't come around and drive me crazy. Oh, break even incoming. Don't like the wick. Don't like the wick at all. Do not like that wick at all. Don't come back around just to tease me. Don't come around and drive me crazy. Don't like that wick, chat. We're break even though, so we did our job. Choppy ass price. Oh yeah, GG's, bro. We're getting break even, chat. What a day. What a boring day. We wait. How long was that? 2 hours? We wait 2 hours for a short just for it to do this. It's gonna come up. Hate that wick. This 5 minutes gotta hold right here. It's GG's. 5 minutes gotta step in. 5 minutes gotta step in. Chat, we can't avoid the break evens. We've taken so many break evens this month. Price is ass, dog. Price is actually ass. 5 minutes gotta step in, but it looks like a break even. I wanted to see this expand through the lows. The pop off the lows makes it likely to break even. Price is so ass, bro. I think we've taken 2 or 3 break evens last week. Now we'd be at 2 break evens this week. Assuming I took the first short at open, chat, that would have been a break even. This is gonna be a break even. Price is just bad. Sometimes price doesn't fall through. I don't want to leave risk on for this 5-minute Cibi. So just super internal day. Step in and knock it down. Knock her down. Boo! Boo this man. This price is ass, dog. The 10-second breaker. This is ass, bro. There's no other way to put it other than it's ass. Sometimes you have to use that word. I made 2 shorts today to break even. Same. This is exactly what we were trying to do with the model. The system gave 2 shorts today as well, and they were break evens. This is gonna go break even, chat. I have very little faith that this falls through off this gap. I hope it does, but I have very little faith that this falls through the way we popped off this low. Because this is a 15-minute range, remember. We tried to play that short. I felt we could see these lows, and that's why it was my break even. But we're in a 15-minute internal range. So the likelihood of this popping off this low with that wick is high. Okay, so there's a good chance that this goes here. I hope it doesn't. But probability-wise, I always say, chat, my brain operates in probabilities. And there's a much higher likelihood that this goes break even than this falls through down here. It's just facts. My brain is probabilities. The likelihood of it hitting break even is a lot higher than the likelihood of it hitting TP at this point. Unless the 5-minute wants to be David Goggins. Unless this 5-minute wants to be David Goggins. Who's gonna carry the boats? Chop the wood. Bro, this 5-minute actually needs to be David Goggins. Macro about to hit. Let's see. That's a good close. Hey, chat, that's a good close on a 5-minute. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good close. That's a good 5-minute candle close. That's about the best thing that I could say right now. We are cooked. We are break even. We are cooked. Break even incoming. This price is ass. Alright, chat. I'm off after this, and we'll do the givey after this, and then come back tomorrow. There's literally nothing you can do in this price. What are you going to do in this? Unless you trade the 10-second, 30-second chart, there's nothing for you to do. Like, even on 1-minute trades, there's nothing to do. This is not it. It's not offering anything. We gave it a look. We gave it a look. We waited for our area. Still not following through. So we'll take the BE, call it a day. Know when to call it, chat. We don't got to make money every day. Every day is a day to lose money, but not every day is a day to make money, dog. That is the most important thing to understand. It's such a good quote. Such a good quote. I love that quote. You don't have edge every day. Every day doesn't offer good edge. It doesn't offer setups of edge. Break even incoming. But every day you can have no edge. All right, we're taking the BE in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But you leave me behind. This price action is crazy, bro. Yeah. I agree, Collins. Straight range. All right, countdown to break even. 10, 9, 8, 6. I stopped counting down. My brain just froze, bro. Guys, what comes before 6? Just kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Do it to me. Just do it. Nah, bro. There's no way it's edging my break even. Just take me out, bro. I don't want to be in this no more. But. It's edging it, bro. But. It's edging it. But. There's no way, dog. There's actually no way this didn't take me out break even yet. Bro, what is this candle? All right, 3, 2, 1. Boop. That shit was edging my break even, bro. All right, we out, chat. This is ass. What a horrible Monday. Another break even. Commissions just cooked me, bro. Why are my commissions so ass right now? Yeah, it's duck time. It's definitely duck time. Yo, commissions just fried me for no reason, but it's whatever. Like on my 150Ks, but whatever. $90 on my 150Ks. Because I took a bunch of micros. That's ass. Duck race. It's duck race time. You know what time it is, chat. Giveaway with Hollow Prime. Shout out Hollow Prime, man. Shout out Hollow Prime for sponsoring the stream. This account is courtesy of Hollow Prime. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, type the word holla in the chat right now. Holla in the chat. Holla in the chat. Holla. Holla. That's hello. Holla. You're all saying hello. It's holla. How does everyone have... That's not what I said. Chat. Oh, it's changing it. Oh, it's because I put hola. It's changing it to hello. All right, whatever. We're doing hello. I was saying holla. Holla Prime, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I'll take it. I think the chat is like editing it to hello. Oh yeah, the thing, it's the mod, or I don't know what's happening. It's changing I don't even know. I think it's because it's seeing it as Spanish, because hola's hello. So on my screen, it's showing everyone saying hello. That's why I thought everyone was saying hello. But you typed in holla, and I think it's just changing it to hello. But yeah, everyone type holla in the chat. Bro, you typed holla. Yeah. Nah, I got you. It's look, I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. The reason I was tweaking out is because look. Just so you guys don't think I'm a capper, bro. I'll show you what my screen looks like. Hold on. Everyone type holla in the chat. That's not the right. Fudge. Hold on. See, look, this is what my chat looks like, bro. So I'm like, why is everyone saying hello? But it changes holla to hello because I think it reads it as hola. But anyways, holla / hello. Say holla in the chat to get entered into the Gibby. Top Step Brokerage. Yo, bro, I was gonna ask you, have you? I haven't traded with Top Step's brokerage, no. I trade Top Step funded. I have XFAs, but not the brokerage. Alright, type holla in the chat to be entered into the Gibby. Everybody type holla in the chat. I'm gonna start getting everyone's names in there now. This is pure chop price chat, so. MMBA was first. Alright, I'm editing it right now, chat. It's duck time. It's duck race time. It's duck race time, chat. Alright, let me get everyone's names in here. Do you have YouTube? Yeah, I do. I'm live on it right now. I'm not supposed to say that word though, because they're gonna nerf me. But yeah, it's just trading patiently on YT. MMBA, you don't get 2 entries, buddy. Alright, who do I need in here? Caden Staples. I'm putting you in the Gibby. Who else? Carlo. Watch this go all the way to 2R now. G-Star, recession proof, say Gilly. Holla in the chat to answer the Gibby. It's gone. This is a B word. It's Monday, so anyone that wins goes. There's no, you know what I mean? It reset, so you can win again. It's Monday. The whole clock reset. Bro said my government. Bro, this guy's government is his username. I keep saying it. Mondays are bad for trading. Yes, they are. That's facts. It's very much facts. This is such a B to set up. I think I did A4. I think I did that. I got Buggle, right? Yeah, I got Buggle. I don't have discipline. Don't think we have JK. Oh yeah, we do. Discipline, knowledge. Avaskoka. Already got you. All right, who am I missing, chat? Who am I missing? Tell me if I'm missing your name right now. Leah's lock spot. One me. I got you. Meraki. Leah's lock spot. You do hair? You do dreadlocks? Is that what that means? Again, you skip me. B2 Goat. I got you. Give me a sec. A poor. I think I got you, bro. It's twice now. Oh shoot. I already got you. Yeah. A poor. I got you. Yeah, you right here. All right. Who am I missing? You know what I like more than cars? Knowledge. Yo, D, put holla in the chat. I'll add you. That's the code word. Holla, H-O-L-A. That's the code word to enter the givey. Hallelujah. Khalil. What's up, Goofy? Holla, I got you, D. We're giving away a Holla Prime account. I think it's I don't know if it's a 25k or what. I think it's a 25k. Holla Prime account. Yeah, I got Leah's lock spot. I just missed Kalua. I always butcher your name, bro. I'm sorry. Alright, that's everyone. We're capping it there. Y'all ready? I can't see my name. Collins, did you do it? Holla. Alright, Dylan. I got you, Dylan. You guys got 1 more minute to enter. After this, I'm not accepting people. 12:05. 12:05. 12:05. We do giveies every stream, chat. We do giveies every stream. At the end of every stream. So if you guys are new to the stream, 9:15, 9:20 a.m. we're live every single day. We do giveies every single day. We call out price. We give bangers. We trade harmony every single day. But when prices like this, we take break evens. So we're break even today. Hey, Max. Max. Come here. Come here, Max. Come here. Max. Max. Max, venga. Venga. Hi. Alright. Y'all ready? Put Max in the givey. He needs to hop in the givey for. He just pushed the door open. Hold on. My girl has a bird too. I'll get the bird on stream. His name's Pikachu. I don't know when we'll get him on stream though, but we'll do it. The doors are about to close. They are closed. We got 27 people in here. We're doing 1 race. Wait, Carlo. Wait. See if you want to give you. All right. 60 seconds, chat. Are you ready? Inject your PEDs. Every performance enhancing drug you can inject right now. I gotta play intense music. Oh. Are you ready? Go! Seconds. JK's in the lead. JK's in the lead. It's JK. JK. Who is that? Leah's lock spot. Leah's lock spot's taking the lead. Disciplined trader. He's close. Disciplined trader is close, but Leah's taking the lead. $24 seconds to go. 24 seconds to go, chat. Who is that? Farouk at 7. Yo, D looks good. I'm not gonna lie, D looks good in the back. Who's gonna do it? Someone's coming out the cut. Is it Meraki? Who's that in the red? Who is that? Ayub again? Ayub. Ayub's goated, bro. Ayub is actually goated. Yo, Ayub. You guys gotta get whatever Ayub's giving his duck. You guys might need to get whatever Ayub's giving his duck. That man's cleaning up. That man is cleaning up, chat. I think that's the second one. He's cooking. You guys gotta get the juice from Ayub. We're doing givvies every day, chat, so don't worry. Shout out to Hollow Prime, man. If you guys want to get some accounts on Hollow Prime, use code patiently. 10% off. The link's in the description. Shout out to Hollow Prime for sponsoring the stream. I appreciate them. That being said, Ayub will get you situated in the Discord. What we said was every Monday it resets. So Ayub, you can't win for the rest of the week. Let's go, Leah. That was close. You were close. So yeah, Ayub, you can't win for the rest of the week. If you guys want to change the rules around that, we can obviously do that. Just let me know. With that being said, it's basically it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. We'll be live again tomorrow, 9:15, 9:20 a.m. We do givvies every single day. We're calling out bangers. We call out price. I mean, we got what we were looking for today. It's just consolidation. So anyone who hasn't won a givvy, don't be discouraged. You guys will win. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. So 21, 21, 21. No chance at all. Why? This is just pure chop. This is pure chop, chat. W stream. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are real ones. Stream will continue to grow. But yeah, this is a choppy day, so. Ayub got the sauce, bro. I don't know what it is, but Ayub got it. He got the good PEDs. I think that's the second race he's won. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. We'll be live again tomorrow, 9:15, 9:20 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. If you guys want to show some support, use code patiently with any of the firms. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I get a little bit of a commission, so it supports the stream. I really appreciate you guys if you do that. But either way, just showing up every day and watching the streams is amazing, and I really, really appreciate you guys. So love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and new give you tomorrow, new stream tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll catch some bangers. So peace out, guys. Have a good rest of the day.